The newest hero in Clash Mini is called
Pink Fury.
Shut up Frank, that's literally Tinkaton, and by the end of the video you will also be convinced that this hero is Tinkaton. First, let's talk about Tinkaton's typing. She is a fairy and steel type, and what makes a Pokemon fairy type? It's the color pink, and that's literally in Tinkaton's nickname, Pink Fury. And what makes Tinkaton a steel type? It's a hammer made up of steel. And guess what Tinkaton has in Clash Mini? A hammer. So we know that both of these Tinkaton shares the same typing. Next up, let's talk about her stats. Pink Fury, Tinkaton has 50 HP, which is pretty average just like Tinkaton. She deals 3 damage in Clash Mini, which is pretty low considering that now things like the Spear Goblin can deal 20 damage. She has a hit speed of 0.9, which is a little lower than average as compared to other heroes. Similarly, Tinkaton's speed is a little less than the average speed of a Pokemon. As you can see, they literally share the same stats. Pink Fury has a super ability as the base ability, which is called Elixir Power. This allows her to deal 3 times the damage to how much elixir you have. So if you have 5 elixir, then she's gonna deal 15 damage with the super. First ability increases the damage dealt by plus 10. So now if you have 5 elixir, then you're gonna deal 15 plus 10 damage, which is equal to 25 damage. The second upgrade increases the damage multiplier from 3 times to 4 times. So now with 5 elixir, you're gonna deal 5 into 4, which is equal to 20 plus 10 damage, which is a total of 30 damage. The third upgrade increases the damage multiplier from 4 times to 5 times. So now with 5 elixir, you're gonna deal 5 times 5, which is equal to 25 plus 10, which is a whopping total of 35 damage, which is quite insane. And if you still haven't figured it out, she smashes her hammer on the opponent target and destroys her opponents. And well, this reminds me of something. Tinkaton's signature move, Gigaton Hammer, which has a base power of 160 and is a steel type move. And just see both of the abilities side by side and see the resemblance. This ability needs 8 energy, which is a big amount, and you want to know why? This is because Tinkaton's Gigaton Hammer has 5 PP, and so you can't use that ability more than 5 times in a match. Similarly, you won't most likely use the super more than 5 times in a battle. Still not convinced? Alright, Tinkaton can also learn the move Swords Dance, and you must be saying, hey Mini-J, what does the move even do? This move basically increases the attack stat of your Pokemon. And do you want to know what this Pink Fury's second ability does? It increases the hit speed of Pink Fury by 2% for every drop of elixir she has, and that results to a similar case just like Swords Dance. First upgrade increases the boost by 2% for a total of 4%. The second upgrade increases the movement speed by 3% for every drop of elixir, and the third upgrade again increases the hit speed by 2% for a total of 6% plus 3% movement speed for every bonus elixir. This doesn't sound big, but imagine having 5 elixir. You would have 30% hit speed boost and 15% movement speed boost, which can be huge. The third ability is called Elixir Reward. This is a boast ability which has a 60% chance of activation to give her plus 1 elixir for every kill she gets. And yes, this instantly gives her the elixir power. The first upgrade and the second upgrade increases the chances by 20%, so when maxed, you will have 100% odd of getting elixir. And the third upgrade increases the amount of elixir you gain by plus 1, so basically when maxed, you will gain 2 elixir for every kill you get. Tinkaton also likes to hurt steel type Pokemons, and you know who is a steel type in Clash Mini? That's right, it's the Mami P.E.K.K.A. And she just destroys the Mami P.E.K.K.A. with her hammer. Now the key thing with Pink Fury is her relation with Elixir, and you know who else needs Elixir? That's right, Pokemons need Elixir in order to restore their PP, especially Pokemons like Tinkaton to restore her signature move called Gigaton Hammer, which has a PP of 5. So with all these evidence, I believe you are convinced that the newest hero coming to Clash Mini is Tinkaton. She will be available in the September mini pass in the free side. That's right, I repeat again, in the free side of the mini pass. So get on your journey to complete the mini pass to unlock Tinkaton. Next up, let's talk about the second hero of the update, Grand Warden. Grand Warden is the newest hero coming to Clash Mini, and here is everything you need to know about him. This old man originates from Clash of Clans and is a support hero, and he serves a very similar function in Clash Mini. He will be available in the free side of the July mini pass after the update, and after that he will cost 16,000 gold to unlock him. So make sure to complete your mini pass to unlock this hero. At max level, he will have 31 HP, which is quite squishy considering that things like the Archer now has 21 HP when 2 start. He deals 1 damage with a hit speed of 1.1 hits per second. For reference, this is similar to Naturemont's human form hit speed with 1.2 hits per second, but unlike other heroes, he has no super, and so he will never stop attacking unless he needs to retarget. And that does increase his DPS a fair bit. He has a range of 5 tiles, and this allows him to target towards the farthest enemy from the second row. His first ability is called Protect. It is a clash ability that allows him to grant plus 4 shield to the nearest 3 allies at the start of the battle. The first upgrade increases the amount of shield you gain by plus 4 from 4 to 8 per ally. The second upgrade increases the targets by plus 1 from 3 to 4. The third upgrade again increases the shield amount by plus 4. So when this ability is maxed, he is gonna give plus 12 shield to nearest 4 allies at the start of the battle. The second ability is called Guard, and this literally turns his allies into giant skeleton minus the stun. This ability makes it so that when their allies loses their shield, they will deal 2 damage to the adjacent enemy units in a 3x3 area. The first and the second upgrade increases the damage dealt by +2 for a total of 6 damage to the adjacent enemy units in a 3x3 area. The third upgrade is a special one. The way this ability works is that whenever the allies lose their shield, the Grand Warden gains +1 damage, and this ability is stackable and it lasts for 8 seconds, and every time he gains a damage buff, the timer resets. So it's often better to place your allies in front of the Grand Warden, and this allows him to get the maximum value from this ability because other allies will lose their shield quicker, and so he can get the value as soon as possible, because let's be honest, his damage is pathetic. The third ability is called Brave. This ability provides 10% speed boost to every shielded ally, so you can opt which minis you want to get speed boost and which you don't. The first, second and the third ability all increase the shield amount by 5%, so when this ability is max, you will provide 25% speed boost to all shielded allies. Now let's talk about some tips with the Grand Warden. The speed boost from the Grand Warden can last as long as the shield lasts, which means if you pair him with backlines like the Dart Goblin or the Archer, then you can have permanent 25% speed boost, which can create a lot of difference. Since the Grand Warden has no energy, so it's fine running energy based deck with the Grand Warden because the bandit is not going to get any value from your Grand Warden. This also means that against the Grand Warden you should not go for the Dissipate Miner because the upgrade will turn into a hit speed and health buff.